Who are you and what did you do before entering the tattoo industry?
Hey, my name is Flo, and the reason why I'm sitting in this chair today has a lot to do with the fact that back in 2009, I bought a tattoo magazine at the Amsterdam Central Station before boarding my train to Copenhagen. I come from a rather conservative family where tattoos were considered taboo. When I was 16, I asked my parents for the first time if I can get my first tattoo. Their answer was no before I even finished my question. Or as my father used to say, as long as you put your feet under my table, you do what I say. So no tattoos for me when I was 16. My parents hoped the idea would disappear. For me, it was just 2 years to plan proper. So the moment I turned 18, I got my first tattoo. After completing my apprenticeship as a chef, I joined the military, and after that I worked in the social sector for a little bit. I joined a real estate agency with the goal to work my way up there. Then during that trip through Northern Europe, at that time with my former girlfriend, everything changed. We were both fascinated about tattoos. We both already had some smaller tattoos, and we had a 13-hour train ride in front of us. Before boarding, we stopped and bought a few magazines. And this was long before social media and smartphones existed in the way they exist today. So one of those magazines we bought was a tattoo magazine. Inside that magazine was a convention calendar. And this showed us that at the time when we arrived in Stockholm, there will be the 13th Stockholm Ink Bash as well. So convention. Since none of us have ever been to a tattoo convention, we decided to make it part of our trip. And that was it. I've never been pulled into something that quickly as I've been pulled into that world. The convention was one of the greatest experiences I ever had. Everyone was having fun. Music was playing everywhere. People were tattooing, laughing, celebrating. Everybody was following the same passion. The energy in there was simply incredible. That evening, laying in my bed, I made the decision that would change my path. I have to work in this industry. I want to experience this energy every day, all day. So as soon as I returned home from my trip, I quit my job the very first day when I was back at the office, and I walked straight into the tattoo shop where I have gotten my tattoos already and applied for a job.
How did you first get in touch with tattoo artists?
Through that job, I found myself suddenly in an incredible studio where I completed my apprenticeship as a piercer first. But I quickly realized what I really enjoy, and this is working with creative people and organizing them. I am creative with systems and processes. I want to understand why something works before I start optimizing and improving it. So I started to learn the skills that I needed in this industry. I learned about sales, I learned about branding, learned about marketing, I learned about leadership and about business management. In 2013, I had my very first own studio. In 2014, I took over the second biggest studio of our company at that time. In 2017, I became partner, and in 2019, we had 5 studios all over the country with about 80 employees and 120 freelancing artists working with us. Over the course of these 12 years, I witnessed how our industry evolved from studios that handled everything for both their artists and their clients to an industry where artists are expected to handle most of their things themselves. In 2023, I founded Tattoomanagement to fill exactly that gap. Our mission is to support artists behind the scene, just like tattoo studios used to do. Our primary focus is booking management. The whole sales process, from the very first inquiry of your client all the way until they have the appointment with you.
So why do you work in this industry?
This industry has been my home for the last 16 years, and I genuinely love working with artists. I see tattoo management as a driving force behind the success of tattoo artists. We really enjoy building this bridge between the artist and the customer. Thanks to the many years we have already spent in this industry, we are also capable to help our clients reach their goals way faster.
What fascinated you about the tattoo industry?
I would say the freedom, the rawness, and the authenticity. The tattoo industry brings together people from all different backgrounds, each of one having their own reason why to choose this path. It's real. Because of that nature, this industry creates honest and deeply personal relationships within short time. It's incredibly important that people understand each other and have enough room to speak about everything.
What problems did you recognize early on?
Tattooing isn't just art. It's a service business centered around people. The sooner an artist understands that, the better the experience their clients will have. A client's journey with you as an artist doesn't start when they sit down in the studio to get their tattoo. It starts long before, when they got first in touch with you, either if this is online or offline. This is exactly where we come in. Our goal is to create a first-class experience from the beginning to the end. An incredible journey for your client from A to Z.
How has the tattoo industry changed?
The tattoo industry is constantly evolving, and it has always been and continues to be a trend-driven industry. The three biggest changes that I have seen over the past 16 years has been social media, for sure, the advantage in material, from needles to iPads. So when I started, everybody had to be able to draw on paper. Today, nearly nobody draws on paper anymore and everybody draws digitally. The third biggest change, the shift from studio brands to personal brands, where the artists are more recognized than the studio that they work in.
What challenges do you encounter most often?
One of the biggest challenges that we see is artists trying to do everything themselves. That artists have an unclear positioning or unclear communication. So they have something wonderful to say, but they don't reach the right audience. And the third challenge that we see are either missing or poorly structured processes and systems in the background.
Why are great tattoos and reach no longer enough?
In today's reality, good tattoos are standard and reach can be bought. For your client, it is extremely hard to understand the difference between a good tattoo and a great tattoo. This is mostly something that only tattoo artists can realize. So your client maybe understands the first 50% in quality. So what truly sets artists apart today isn't just great tattoos, it's the entire experience surrounding them. If all you're selling is tattoos, you're drowning in an ocean of great artists. But if you're selling an experience and communicating your way, people will come for you and not only for the wonderful tattoos that you create.
Why is industry-specific support so important?
Our clients are established tattoo artists or artists on their way there. They have already realized that you can only go so far on your own. If you want to build something truly great, you need the right team around you. We bring years of hands-on studio experience and we understand how this industry works. We want to make your life easier from the first moment you get in touch with us, so you can focus on what you do best, creating incredible tattoos, and we will take care about everything behind the curtains.
How did it all begin?
It all started with my very first client. She is an artist that used to work with me together in the studio, and I saw a post on her social media that she will answer all email requests on over the weekend. So I texted her and I asked her if she needs support.
What expectations did you have?
Well, to be honest, when I started tattoo management, I didn't really had any expectations, or not very clear expectations where this would go. What I did had was the ambition to build something for my own. Something that would genuinely support the people I care about and that creates a value that they can't really find somewhere else on the market.
What lessons changed your perspective?
I think the biggest lesson that I have learned in the last 3 years is as well that I can do everything myself. That's exactly why we have reached a point where we build strong partnerships with people around us that can support us in specific areas, and why we start growing our team internally as well. Building the right team has allowed us to build an even better experience for our clients.
What successes have your clients achieved?
I'd actually rather let our clients answer that question themselves. What I can say is that over the last 3 years, we have helped our clients to achieve some incredible milestones. Whether that's increasing the number of booked appointments, reaching revenue goals, strengthening their market position, improving the quality of the clients they attract, or simply giving them the peace of mind of never have to think about their inbox again.
How has the team evolved?
Over the past few months, my business partner Noah has joined the team, and he's fully dedicated to develop outstanding software solutions that make the life of our artists easier. We have now reached a point where we are ready to grow our team further, and I'm genuinely excited for that next step.
What does your ideal artist look like?
Our agency is built for artists who have already established a personal brand and built a successful business. Our primary focus is sales. That means we are not a traditional marketing agency that helps you create more clients. We are your partner in managing your clients, from the very first inquiry to the moment they walk into the studio to get their tattoo done. Our goal is to support the top 10% in our business, or the ones that have the potential to go there, by taking work off their shoulders and creating a first-class service for them and their clients.
Who do you enjoy working with the most?
We love working with ambitious artists who are ready to take the next step. What they all have in common is their commitment to excellence. Whether it is the quality of their tattoos, or the experience they create for their clients, or the service they provide for them, they always strive to perform at the highest standard.
Who do you deliberately choose not to work with?
We intentionally choose not to work with artists that don't fit our criteria. We believe that great partnerships are built on shared values, mutual trust, and common visions. That's why it is important for us that every client we work with is the right fit for us and for them.
What vision do you share with your clients?
We envision a world where artists can dedicate themselves fully to their craft, free from all administrative responsibilities that come with running a business. We take care of your admin so you can focus fully on your art and your clients. We handle everything behind the scene to give you the freedom to focus on what truly matters. Our goal is to help your work take center stage and enabling you to reach your goals faster, whatever these goals may look like.